Matt Romo will oversee the return of a must-do roadside photo op for everyone.
From Colombia?
Peru?
And Mexico.
No matter where you're from.
See, this is why the sun is so
Dave
upset.
Malkoff.
Because nobody even saw the beautiful thing it was doing. They looking at the stupid ass piece of materialism with the sun. Look how beautiful it is over the top. And no one said anything about the sun. All they talked about was that stupid ass thermometer. See?
So what better excuse is there to get naked? That's what Leanne...
Tornadoes hit the Australian state of Queensland on Saturday. At least 17 people were injured and dozens of homes were damaged.
Trees were flying everywhere, windows were shattering. It was just insane.
A man and a woman were critically injured when a pine tree fell on their car during the storm.
The first thing that she said to me was, he's dead, my husband is dead. But after about maybe 20 seconds, I talked to her, and then he started to talk.
Flying glass and debris injured at least 15 other people. The tornadoes are from the remnants of Cyclone Oswald, which is causing flooding in the region. I'm meteorologist Eric Fisher, the Weather Channel.
Mother Nature knows best. Those people is on stolen land. They murdered and stole that land.
Choice.
Individual just floating in the water, ranging in size from golf ball all the way up to the size of a basketball. The whole channel is just filled with them. It's really something.
Let you know it's getting ready to freeze your ass up. That's what it's saying. You getting ready. I bet that's somewhere in Europe. You guys going back in the icebox. Leave that. That's what the universe is saying. It's not me. I'm just telling you. Don't get mad at me. Hotel. I just want to comment. You know, I know my attitude getting a tad bit bad and everything. You know, but I'm going to tell you why. It really bothers me that police are shooting 16-year-old kids that's got guns. It ain't no problem with the fact that the guns is available. What's the problem is the ignorance of people. People are so damn stupid. And the reason why people are stupid is because we have been all taken control over by people who perpetuate systems of learning to keep us all in spiritual dogma, as well as financial ruin, as well as dichotomized and dissension everywhere. And I have to come out here and wake everybody up and show them what's going on. And as I'm doing this and trying to, I'm working my ass off. And I'm not really seeing any major results, but I do see little. Am I happy? Hell no. And at the same time, I can see the opposition turning their shit up. I'm so sick of everything you try to do. Someone is trying to overcharge you for what you might need to buy. And at the same time, trying to coerce your ass into buying something else that your ass don't even need. Every damn where you go, everything you try to do, these corporations, it's parasitic. Our whole existence here, we're all in a filthy ass garbage can where everything is commercialized and up for sale. Our universal creator did never want that for us, never at all. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just pointing things out the way they are. Don't get mad at me when I say the weather is returning the earth to her God's calibration, because that's exactly what's going on. All of you people who have went around the world and murdered people and stole their land and changed the name of it and think you are at home at your house, you are not. Get ready to move. I don't know any other way to say that, but every crooked line will be made straight. I gotta go to bed. Good night. Toodles. I'll finish this tomorrow. Know this. These videos that I'm trying to watch tonight and make this freaking segment are so damn disturbing. I'm going back to YouTube. I am never going back to whatever that page was. You know what? I'm not trying to talk about that page. I'm not. I'm really not. All I know is that I'm sticking with YouTube. I just came across that tonight. Don't know what it was. Had a real bad time with it. Real simple. Every time I look around, they put a stupid ass commercial there right in your face. You can't freaking navigate. No toolbar. It just was very frustrating. I know I got a bad attitude. I'm going to bed. I was trying to do something that just kept on getting ruined with stupid ass commercials. I'm so sick of people trying to sell me stupid shit that I don't need. It's real simple. We have computers. We can go find the stuff that we want to buy. To bombard people all day with advertisement one after the other is fucking harassment. And I live on a planet with a bunch of other people who doesn't see that. It's like when you go in the bank, well, why aren't you going to open an account with us today? Because you motherfuckers are crooked. You know that. You know it. And it's the same bankers that's perpetuating. So, you know what? I remember once, here in Vancouver, I got so sick of the damn shopping mail coming to my mailbox. I went down there one day and I told the mailman, I went to my mailbox and I said, I don't want you to leave any more of these shopping letters because the only thing I have to do is throw them away and I don't need to work. It adds a whole lot of extra unnecessary work to my payload. I have to take these things to the garbage and get rid of them. And until I do, they just lay around in my apartment looking cluttered everywhere, which runs me crazy. Don't leave, please, don't leave this in my mailbox anymore. That bastard told me, if you don't want me to leave these things in your mailbox, you gotta go down to the post office and fill out a report. I said, what do you mean? I gotta go to the post office and fill out a report. This is my mailbox. You don't own this mailbox. I do. See, I pay rent at this apartment, which means that this mailbox is mine. What do you mean I can't tell you not to put advertisement in my mailbox? I don't want you putting advertisement in your mailbox. That bastard pointed to his eagle and said, I work for the United States Post Office. If they don't tell me not to put these papers in your mailbox, you will be getting these papers in your mailbox. I would advise you to go down to the post office and do the necessary preparation to have these shopping letters interrupted. Otherwise, they will be in your mailbox. And he hopped in his little truck and drove his ass off. And I took my ass back in the house and thought to myself, now that was some shit. Anytime you tell someone that you do not want them to put something in your property, because that mailbox is my property, to prove to you that it's my property, if my neighbor go in it, he will get arrested for going into my mailbox. They won't say he just went into an unauthorized mailbox. They would say he went into his neighbor, and the name attached to the mailbox will be mentioned. So my thing is that they are so organized. They done already started anarchy for your ass in LA. Let me tell you something. Anytime you see that many people get together on those motorcycles without being harassed by the police, without there being some type of opposition to eradicate that, illegal gathering is what it should have been called, especially when you stop the whole freeway. You guys better know that's the beginning of the end. So, tell the advertisement companies that you wish they would stop trying to bombard you with stupid shit you don't need to buy, because right now we're getting ready to be up to our ass and all kind of shit where you probably shouldn't be buying anything but a ticket to paradise with your supreme universal creator. And I mean, you better have a good one, because that bastard that you got right now, that I know most of you guys is you foolish enough to believe is going to come here and you're going to have something to cash in on. First of all, your God is so weak, you have to pay him. Okay? This is a weak ass God. The son doesn't ask me for shit as far as money goes. Only thing I have to do is tell you the information that it tells me, which is easy to do. My heartache on earth comes from other men, not the son. Not my God. My God provides everything for me that I need to survive. Other men have stolen it. Those men are going to all be killed by my God, because my God is the true God, and my God wants the merchandise and the property that was given to her children to be returned to her children. And that's why the thieves and the intruders are going to have their houses, their homes, their boats, their cars, their pets, everything destroyed. And see, my God will remove your pet from your possession and send it to a place more suitable. So it will not have to live on the planet where wherever it goes, There will be another tornado. Peace and blessings. Mayat Hotel. This is Ras Satep Ramahat. This is Minnesota State Patrol. I've seen many of those trucks. Those cars right there, I should say. I used to always drive up through there when I was a trucker. And yeah, you can really move out through Minnesota. You could, once you're in the mountains, that is. It's really, those cars can really drive fast up there. Let's just put it that way. And they do. And truckers can really have some easy driving most of the roads because they zip right past your ass and be gone. You get a lot of time by yourself if you drive at night when you're in Minnesota highways. But one thing I remember when I was a truck driver is that regardless to what the weather was, your dispatcher and the consignee or the shipper and the receiver, they want that trucker to move the truck. I'm telling you what I know. Listen, let me tell you something. Say you're in Chicago and the weather, when you leave Ohio, you're going to Chicago to pick up a load. You got a load already. You bounce out of Columbus. You make it to Chicago. You empty that trailer out and they put another trailer on you. The weather done changed. The weather ain't like it was when you left Ohio, but you got to get home. And it's starting to snow. And there's radio information everywhere. Bad weather, you know. If you don't have to go, stay home. All that going on. But you're a truck driver. And even though everything is saying to you, don't go, stay home, the greed makes everybody overlook the fact that, you know, if roads are not suitable for little cars to be driving, if they're telling motorists stay off the roads and it's really bad out here and unless you really need to go, don't go. You know, we don't live in a country that says, okay, everybody just, you know, for your safety, we're going to just not go to work there. You know why? Because the people who own the workplaces open their doors and they want to make money. So they don't care about you and what might happen to you. They just want to make their profit. We don't care about all that other stupid shit. You come out here and tear your car up and your insurance company gonna say, well, we know that it was ice and everything on the ground, but oh well, that's on you. You could have stayed home that day. No, I couldn't have stayed home that day because missing one day at work means that I wouldn't have been able to pay my insurance this month. You know that. So all these things in these circumstances, let me show you what they end up making happen. Okay, now look at this. Okay? I keep looking. Keep looking. That's what I wanted to show you. Now let's walk through this. Let me tell you what we're looking at. Okay? You see right here? This is the area. If that driver had his seatbelt on, when his truck came to rest right there, this is where he would have been at. Right in this area right here. I hope this guy or this lady is alright, because there's a lot of lady truck drivers, you guys, and they can drive really good too, let me tell you. I know a lot of women truck drivers that can put it down. Okay, so whether this person gender was female or male, this is where they allegedly would have been when this truck stopped rolling. Now I want you to think about this driver being here under this circumstance with all this shit around him like he a sardine tied up in this truck.